Go super loud.
Hit her with the "What's up, guys? It's Bob Buskirk."
What's up, guys? Bob Buskirk here with Think Computers. Today we're looking at NZXT's newest case. Love you, Bob.
I'm leaving this shit. I don't give a fuck.
That's fine.
Um,
Or you got to put here in there. He says here a lot. I mean, I do too. It's everybody does. It's weird. We should stop saying here.
here.
You know, like you're pointing at something in a video, like, oh, this here is whatever, and here you have this, and here is. It's like, don't say that. Obviously, it's here. It's right.
There.
It's
Yeah.
there. Yeah, it's already,
You're seeing
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So just like describe it, and it's so difficult to do. You tell yourself like you're gonna do it, and you end up saying here anyway, or you do okay.
You're describing what is there, so in your mind it's there, so you have to say that
Right.
it's there.
Yeah, it's stupid though. Like it's really hard to do, and it's really annoying too. It's like the whole thing. Why don't say the in front of Xbox or PlayStation or
It's a little
iPhone,
different.
or it's the same thing to me. I see those things
Oh,
as
like
the same thing.
okay, yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Like as things I'm trying to remove from the world. You know,
Yeah.
those are a couple of things. And what's the other thing? Or like, yeah, and someone will say like, oh, here at, and then a company name. You know what I mean? So like, oh, here at DRULcast, and it's like, no, just say DRULcast. Like, obviously, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like you call somebody, say we had a voicemail, which I hope we never do, but say we did, you'd be like, you know, oh, my name is Jack here at DRULcast or whatever. It's like, don't say that. Just say like, hi. You know,
Just tell me what you want.
Yeah.
Go, move on with your day.
Yeah.
Speaking of DRULcast, what's going on, friends? What's up, gamers? And welcome to DRULcast 127. This is our before New Year's episode, right? Yeah.
well, obviously, yeah, it's before New Year's.
Well, I'm thinking of whatever, irrelevant. Before this is our This is our last.
Doesn't matter.
Episode.
It doesn't even
That's
matter.
what it is. Okay.
Well, how do you know?
That's what I'm trying to
might
get
do
at.
another one tomorrow.
Sure, but it's not gonna go up tomorrow.
I should have smiled. I didn't smile.
What? Yeah,
I'm looking at photos.
This guy over here is just looking at photos. That's Jay Spin.
Ooh, a
I'm
Cinnabon.
True Oz.
That looks good.
This guy is just all over the place right now. He's so excited, so giddy.
Hey, here's where I bought Duke Nukem Forever for $3 at Best Buy. That was great.
Oh man,
I still haven't played it yet. I played it on PC.
I was gonna
beat
say,
it.
like, did you even touch it?
No, well, the only reason I bought it for Xbox is because I wanted achievements, and I haven't done that yet.
That's fine.
Where are these photos from? Bud Light Lime. Hi.
This guy.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, I know what this was. Oh, the first day I had Avion. Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
Avion. Isn't that the thing from
Entourage.
Entourage?
Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's actually really good.
I guess we decided we're not gonna do the whole Game of the Year thing this year, right?
Any year we shouldn't do. Okay, well
we
here.
really shouldn't.
I randomly brought this up though the other day because I was real upset the other day.
That's kind of why I wanted to bring it up, just to get you going.
I've been home. I've had time off, so I get time to get upset now. You know.
You get to think. You get to get mad at things because you hate everything. I get it. Yeah.
Sure. I don't hate everything. I actually love
you
a
hate
lot
everything,
of things.
so
I just
during your
think
time
things
off,
are done wrong a lot of the time. But then who
So
am
you
I to
hate
tell
it, yeah.
people why it's right or why I'm right? You know. Well, but it's the same thing with movies though. Like, so these movies come out and games come out, even whatever. Anytime there's like a best of the year, a best of the year thing, they do anything within that calendar year. So like, oh, Fallout 4 is included in Game of the Year contenders for 2015. And so is Call of Duty. Yeah, so is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. So is Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider. So is all those other games that just came out. And to me, it's like, how can you enjoy a game like Fallout 4, which is hundreds of hours? You know what I mean? It's like, sure, some people may have time to sit down and play hundreds of hours in 2 months. But for the most part, like people who, you know, the press who is like advertising this stuff as like, hey, this is our top 10 game of the years for whatever outlet. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How all of them, I don't have no way of believing that all of them can agree that Fallout 4 or Call of Duty or Rise of the Tomb Raider or any of those other games that just came out are anywhere in the top 10 for game of the year. Like, why? You know what I mean? How do you have time to reflect and play them? It's like, the reason why I say Titanfall is a great FPS is because
it came out
I played
early
it.
enough.
Well, it was just in general. I mean, it came out like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm saying like, oh, it's one of the best FPSs of the last 10 years. And it's like the reason why I say that is because I played it and I had time to think about it, and then I also saw the long-term support that Respawn had for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They came out with Frontier Defense. There's been a ton of extra like other
Black Market was
game
introduced.
mode changes. Yeah, just all these things. And it's like that's good. Or like Payday 2. Like I would say Payday 2 could be.
It's a really good example of that. Yeah.
Could be 2015's game of the year because they've had a lot of content still in 2015. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
I just think that how or whatever what's the word, the period of selection, the selection period or whatever. What's another word for that? Like the basket of what you can choose from.
I don't think there's
it should go
the
from
period
like,
of time.
Yeah, I don't know. It should go from like October to October instead of a calendar year. So like October 2015 to September 30th 2016 should be like everything for game of the year. Then you have the last 3 months, October, November, December, to play the games from September and stuff like. Yeah, I mean then you're playing like September's games or whatever, and you have time to reflect on all the ones that came out and to even think about the ones that just came out.
The majority of the games come out in fall, like the high tier, like the your AAA type stuff comes out normally around November.
Yeah, well, anytime winter, quarter four.
Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect way to look at it. So that's why like breaking it down that way would make a hell of a lot more sense. I'm with you on that. Yeah,
I mean it's just silly to say like we watched the Video Game Awards show, VGAs or whatever, Jeff Knightley. Or Keeley, not Knightley.
Keeley. Yeah. You're thinking of somebody else.
Keira Knightley. I don't know how I got those two confused. They look nothing alike.
One you want to bang and the other, well, I don't know.
Yeah. Jesus. So yeah, like what game just what won Game of the Year this year? I don't remember.
Witcher 3,
and that just came out, right? Like in early October or something like that.
Yeah, a couple months ago, but still
then last
within
year,
that time frame.
Yeah, and last year I think it was like Dragon Age Origins or something that won, right? And it had just came out too, like 2 weeks or something. And I'm like, how are you giving this game of the year, and people haven't even played it yet? Like, seriously, it's just kind of silly. I don't understand. I think it's an award that's held
Actually,
in high prestige, but
Witcher
I think it's worth
May.
so much. It came out in May.
Yeah.
All right, but still, game of the year is huge. Like, there were still games that hadn't come out yet.
I think it's okay to say The Witcher gets game. I mean, look, I don't want to say that there's a lot of games came out.
Well, a lot of games always come out. Yeah.
Exactly. But The Witcher, like, I played enough of it to understand what's going on, but I haven't played Fallout 4. Okay. But that just came out versus this, So basically what's going on is whatever is most fresh in your mind will most likely get Game of the Year in your eyes, right? So a lot of the people that said, oh shit, Witcher 3 won, it should have been Fallout 4, it's because you're playing Fallout 4 and you just want that to win because that's what you're enjoying right now. I'm just saying in a general perspective. I mean, but even you look at it in a different way, like Arkham Knight came out, you didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, I keep seeing it like advertised for sale and stuff, like on sale, and I was like, I don't remember this game coming out. You know what I mean? Like nobody even talked about it.
Bloodborne, another one.
Right, that's exclusive though, like console exclusive.
I guess, yeah. That's
or like
true.
No, I think it's just PlayStation. It's not coming to PC or anything, right?
I don't think so. No.
Wait, where are the new deals at?
For
there's supposed to be new Xbox deals tonight.
Oh, really?
Or like for this week. So they had deals last week. Remember that the week-long deals?
They just keep renewing them. Oh,
and then this week is supposed to be because it's the last 2 weeks of the
the countdown.
Madden's still on here.
So yeah, I mean, whatever. I agree with you on that end. Honestly, though, if I were to pick, and it's so sad that it has to come down to this, because I feel like I've played a lot of games this year. Like I've played quite a few games this year, right?
Sure.
But holy crap, excuse me. The one game that I've played the most, is it fair to give that game of the year? Like, do I feel like that's the game of the year? No.
That's the thing. It's completely subjective. There's no. So there isn't criteria saying like a game has to be XYZ to become game of the year.
Yeah. So if I had to pick a game, it would have to be Rocket League.
Right.
Hands down. Yeah. I've had the most fun. I've raged the most.
You were just playing it before we started recording.
I was playing it right before. Like, if I could squeeze in a game of Rocket League in between every life choice, I would. like a yes or a no. If I lose, it's a no. If it's, like I would do
That's
that.
the new Two Face right
That's
there, bro.
My new.
2 league. You the 2 league.
I'm the 2 league. No, I swear, dude. I don't know what it is about that game. Win or lose, I'm just like, this is the most
like
simple.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Huh?
You want to play again?
Yeah, exactly. Like win or lose, I'm like, all right, cool. All right, moving on, moving forward. And there was a period of time where I'm just like, I can only. And actually, to be fair, I think playing it that way made it a lot better. The just play one game, win or lose, just quit. Win or lose, just quit. Take a break, do something else, and then go back at it, in a couple of hours or a couple of minutes. And playing it that way made me enjoy the game so much more, and it's given it so much, like, I don't know. It's my go-to. Right. That's not to say that I didn't enjoy a lot of games, but if we're going to go by a certain criteria, that's the one that I played the most, and I feel like that's up there,
Yeah.
For me.
Definitely.
I mean, Splatoon, I didn't play it, but I feel like I would have enjoyed it.
I didn't play it either, and I own it. And I've had it since like since
it came out. Yoshi's Woolly World is, like I feel like a lot of these games I would have played.
I don't know if I would say it's game of the year though.
I would have played for a while and I'd be like, okay, cool, But it would have been like in my contenders list. Honestly, I don't have anything that could contend with it. Black Ops 3, I mean, it's whatever. I haven't even finished the campaign. I played enough of the multiplayer, and I'm just like, whatever. More of the same shit. But Rocket League, through and through has been very, very satisfying for me this year. And dude, they release so much like different like content that makes it. And all right, how can I say it? So you can deck out your car with like different antennas and like little stickers and like boost like nitrates, like the smoke that comes out of your car. Like you can deck out your car with different things like that.
Nice.
They just released like not just, but a couple weeks ago they released a Portal like package.
Okay.
Free DLC. You just play a match, win or lose, you get a prize. And I got like the little potato on as an antenna. You remember the potato from Portal 2? 3? 2? 2.
There's only 2 portals. Potato,
2.
Kind of.
The potato thing. Yeah, anyways, I ended up getting that. I got a companion cube. There's a bunch of other cool stuff.
Right on.
And, just little things like that make me want to play it more. So, kudos to them for that. But yeah, that's all I want to get on with the whole Game of the Year thing.
Gotti.
We're not really doing that. So last week I mentioned I went to Best Buy to pick up
99. Huh? It's Game of the Year.
Game of the Year for the rest of forever.
Yeah, I don't know.
2K14.
Oh, that's
2K14. I love 2K14.
It's so clunky. It's so slow.
It's the one I grew up with. That's
doesn't
the
mean
difference.
Anything.
Oh no, of course it does.
No,
because
if I grew up
with that.
No, that's like saying I grew up with Mario on Wii U, but if I go back and play Mario on NES, I'm gonna be like, yo, this NES one is way better. Because it is way better.
You tell that to a kid, they'd be like, "Oh, where the graphics at?" Like,
no, they'd be like, "Yo, you right." They'd be like, "Yeah, you
right." So yeah, last episode I mentioned going to Best Buy to pick up a digital copy of Madden as a gift, right?
Physical copy.
Physical copy.
Yeah, you said digital.
Oh, sorry. So physical copy of Madden. Went, got it, returned it next day.
Yeah.
I got home, and that was like after we had recorded. So I got home, and all of these like Microsoft deals were going on, like marketplace deals were going on. They still are.
In fact, I might buy Madden. I'm thinking about it. It ends today, though.
It ends today.
I gotta make a decision quick.
$24. Amazing deal. I just spent $60 the day before.
Yeah.
I went in. I said, "Fuck that. Let me return this, and let me just get credit." Yeah. And that led to an entire other argument. So, so I go, right? And most stores, when you walk in, most stores that do like gift cards and whatnot, they have them all in one section.
Yeah.
So I go and I see, there's your typical like phone prepaid cards. There's your like movies, your food. And then there's like games, and there's a shit ton. There's like Steam and like Maple Story and just weird like off games and shit I've never heard of.
Is it like all Facebook stuff, Facebook games?
Yeah, like Facebook shit. And then there's like Maple Story, for example, was like just, you know, like a, I don't know, Korean game that came over here that got very popular. Anyways,
Never heard of it.
And then there's, you know, your Xbox, your Wii credits, your all of that other shit. And I look at it, I'm like, there's a $25 card. There's a $50 card, which that one to me was the most strange, but I'll get to that in a sec. And then there's a $30 one. So, but the thing with the $30 one is that it's split up into $10, like $10 increment.
Denominations.
So there's three. Right.
There's three $10 cards and a $30 pack.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So a game typically will cost you around $65 with like tax.
Just say 60 without
60. So 60.
Yeah, $60.
Right? So ideally, what I would want to do is go to a store and buy a card. You know, especially if I'm gifting it, buy a card worth $60. That's enough for you to get a game, right?
Yeah.
It just makes sense. I don't want to get these 6 cards that you're gonna have to enter at 30 each, or 10 each rather, for $30 on each one to get the $60. So then I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do? Do I get like I could get a 50 and a 20? Like, it just doesn't, no matter what, like it just doesn't make any sense, you know?
Yeah.
So, and this is in the front of the store, right? So, and mind you, holiday season, day before Christmas, super fucking busy.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
So I tell my wife, I'm like, hey, wait in line to do the exchange. I'm going to go to the video game section and get a $60 card.
Yeah.
So I go and I see the card and I grab it and I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute. This is $60 because of Xbox Live Gold. This is not the right card.
It's not a point card, yeah.
Exactly. So now I'm like, this is pretty fucking dumb. Like, I all I want is $60 worth of fucking credit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking and I'm like, there's no way. Like, I'm trying to like do math and shit, trying to figure out between the 25s. I'm like, yo, if I get a 25 and like none of these add up. Like, why can't I just get a 60 without all of these fucking little micro cards? Yeah. I'm like, god damn it, let me just grab the 2 micro cards.
10s in single. They only come in a 3-pack.
Exactly. So
you can't buy a 50 and a 10 to get to 60. You have to buy 3 10s because that's the only way they come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You in order to get a $10 card, you need to buy a $30 card. So I said,
pack,
pack. So I said, fuck it. Let me just get the 2 of these. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for entering 25 times, 6?
Yeah. Wait, not 25 times 6. There's just 6 cards.
There's 6 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 25 times 6.
Wait, why is it 25 times 6?
Each card has 25 what's it called? It's a 25 code. 25
25 digit code.
Yeah. To enter on the Xbox. So I'm like, dude, I hope you don't get
Well, you could do it on a computer too if you want. Or can't you just use Connect? Doesn't it just scan them?
No, not the micro ones. Not the micro ones. That's how they get you.
Oh, yeah.
So sure enough, I got the exchange, but retail, man, what's up? Like, if I go on Amazon, you pointed it out, I can get a fucking $50 or $60 card.
Yeah, well, it's digital code.
But regardless, it's.
But you can still buy a denomination
it's not
of $60.
Card, I guess, but it's still $60 worth.
A code, you end up with a code
exactly
worth
an
amount of money.
$60. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
but digitally, you can do that.
Digitally, you can do that because Master Race digital. But physically, you can't do that. So, whatever. I got pissed off. I ended up getting those. Went over for Christmas. Gave the cards to her brother for Christmas. And he was like, are you fucking serious? I got to enter all of these codes? I'm like, do you want your game?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
And also, you're welcome. Like, exactly. I just saved you a shit ton of money on a game.
And you're going to get way more, too.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. So
you get 60% more. And you don't pay tax when you buy on Xbox.
It was even worse that, dude, oh my God, I felt so bad for him. So,
I wouldn't.
Well, no, the Christmas Day when he was redeeming it, you know how there was like this hacker group threatening to shut down Xbox?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Oh man, so yeah, there's a hacker group out there. I don't know who they are or anything like that, but they threatened to shut down Xbox servers and PlayStation servers.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just sent like a DDoS or something. I can only imagine that's what it was. But anyways, so they were having issues. Microsoft was having issues. So he's entering codes Christmas Day.
Yeah.
He goes, and it's like loading. It's taking forever to load. It finally loads up and it pops up as an error, like, oh, this code, like something happened, something went wrong. Like,
yeah, type
redeem again
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to type it again, and then the second time around, it said this code has already been redeemed.
Oh man.
I did it for all 3 cards. I felt so bad.
That's funny. Why didn't he just do it on a computer?
I don't know. I
or
don't
like
think
smart glass or something, or
he should have just done it in smart glass. I don't think he has smart glass, but whatever. Regardless, that happened. Retail needs different denominations for gift cards.
You know, like places, Amazon or whatever, it'll say, hey, this card is good for like $20 to $500, and when you go check out, you tell them how much you want
exactly
in that range. So why doesn't Xbox just do that? I don't understand. Yeah. There must be a reason. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, there has to be, because I mean, you do that with like Visa, those prepaid Visa cards,
right?
And whatnot.
And a lot of other stores too. Home Depot, like I said, Amazon, any major retailer, like you buy.
That's
well,
weird.
You can buy denominations. Some they'll have like 25, 50, 100 usually, and then they have the cards like $20 to $500 or whatever, and then you tell them what you want on it, and you're good to go.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. Huh? I honestly didn't even think of that. So yeah, over the week you've also tested something that I've been wanting to test, and that, well, I don't even know if you got it tested, but the preview program.
Oh, I didn't do that.
You didn't do anything of that?
I just downloaded the games.
Oh, well, there goes that.
Yeah, I downloaded Ark Survival, whatever, Evolved. Is that what it's called? Is that
it's really called Ark Survival Evolved. Yes.
So it's like Halo Combat Evolved. I just realized that, but it's just Survival Evolved instead. I downloaded that mainly just because it costs money on Steam and you could download it on Xbox One for free. So I was like, all you suckers who paid on Steam for early access, I'm probably not gonna play it, but I downloaded it because I could. And what was the other game? It was like Left in the Dark or something like that. There's only 4 games in preview program right now. The one I kind of actually wanted to play, what's it called? Elite Dangerous or something like that. It's a space game. You know what I'm talking about? Well, whatever. It was in preview. It's out of preview now. So I didn't get to try that one. Now it's like $30, and I'm like, no thanks. But yeah, I downloaded Ark and another game, and I don't know. Maybe I'll play him. Maybe I won't. I mean, I guess I'll load them up because you ask me questions that I have answers to. You're like, oh, is it just a demo or is it the full game? And it's like, well, I think it's the full game, right? I mean, it should be.
Yeah, just no achievements.
Of course not. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't want achievements. I'd be super upset. I'd never download another preview game again if any one of them has achievements.
Yeah.
Unless I paid for it. Like if I paid for it and there's achievements,
if you pre-ordered
unlock my achievements. Yeah, go ahead and start unlocking them. But I don't think they would add achievements until that early on. Yeah. It seems kind of silly because things change. It's like I make an achievement for something that gets removed from the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have something that's like a broken link, and who knows what else problems arise, and people can't get it, and they're like, "How did you get that?" And it's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be. And yeah, so it's like I probably should load them up, but we'll see if I actually do it or not. Yeah.
You been playing anything?
Did you know Mafia 3 comes out next year?
Mafia 2 was a great game.
Did you play 2?
I did.
I didn't know you played 2.
I think I did, yeah. I don't know if it was 2 or 1.
I haven't played 1. I played 2. I own 2.
I played one of them, and it was really fucking good. I was having a blast playing that.
Yeah, 2 was awesome, dude. I enjoyed it. I liked the story.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually on sale right now on Steam, Mafia 2. But what's it called? I forgot I was looking. I don't remember what I was looking at. I think I came across it last night, and it was like Mafia 3 2016. I'm like, I didn't even know.
That hit your radar, like up there with Mirror's Edge and Crackdown 3 or Crackdown.
So I think the only one I'll buy
Self-titled.
Okay, well maybe take this back a little bit. So I'm definitely buy Crackdown on release date. Like I'll pre-order, preload it, whatever, you know what I mean, and have it on my Xbox ready to go. Cause I get it at 9 p.m. the night before. God bless.
It's such a bad move. You know how many fucking years I've waited for this to happen, for digital to happen, and the day that it happens, you still get the upper hand.
Why shouldn't? Why should?
Because when I fucking get the game at midnight, you get it at 3 a.m. By the time I'm already playing, by the time all of us are already playing, so like Call of Duty. Or it is. You're right. 3 a.m. So you would get it by 9.
Yeah. Usually though, it'd be like you get it at midnight. I would have to wait till midnight, so you'd be playing 3 hours ahead of me. You'd be going to sleep by the time I'm starting to play, basically.
Yeah.
If it was a game that we would all get. Yeah. But now, I get mine at 9.
Because I get it at fucking midnight.
Yeah, and you are only going to play for 1 or 2 hours anyway. Chances are, work the next day or something. Yeah. So that works out perfectly for me because that's when I go to sleep anyway. I love it.
So bad. So bad.
I love the world. I love the world. Imagine if I lived in Hawaii, I'd get it like at, it's 3 hours behind me. So I'd get it at
6 o'clock.
Yeah. I'll be eating dinner and playing the game. And I'll be like, I'm playing all till like 10 o'clock. And you'd be like,
knocked out.
Yeah, you're done.
About to get up, ready to go to work.
Yeah. I'm just going to sleep and you're waking up. Oh, man. That's great. I love time zones when they work out right.
Crazy.
But yeah, so Crackdown I'll definitely do. I'm pretty sure I'll do just straight up. That's it. Mirror's Edge, I think what I'm going to do is EA Access, because one, I'll get it a week early. Like, I'll do a month of EA Access. It's $5, right, for a month?
Yes.
So it's a month of EA Access, $5. I get to play it a week early. I'll buy it through EA Access, which gives me, I think, 10% off, right?
Yes.
That's $6. So I basically get $1 back, and I play the game a week early. How's that not a deal? So I think any EA game I'm ever going to buy, I'm just going to do a month of EA Access, do it, and then let it expire, and get my game for 10% off, and then play it early. Yeah, why not? I think it's a great idea.
That does make sense. I mean, we'll see how it works when it actually comes through. I'm sure something's going to come up, but we'll pin this one for a future episode.
On a good idea. We'll pin it as a good idea for now, and we'll see what happens in 3 months or 4 months, whenever Mirror's Edge comes out. I think that's what I'll do for Mirror's Edge. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. If I'm playing Crackdown a lot, I probably won't even do that. So, and Mafia 3, I don't know. I don't know when I'll buy it or when I'll get it. So
probably when it's on sale.
We'll see, man.
You'll never play it.
I'm trying to play games, dude. These games are so long. Like, I'm playing an arcade game, Dust and Elysian Tale, whatever. I always say Elysian. I think it's Elysian is how they say it. I say Elysian. I'm pretty sure when they say it in the game, they say Elysian.
Whatever.
I'm sure it's official way, right? Because who knows? But I've been playing that, and it's an arcade game. I'm probably at like 6 hours or something on this game. This game is long, bro.
Yeah.
It's a long game, but most of it's long because you backtrack a lot too. It's like you need to get something in a cave, and you go down 1 level, you go down 2, you're like 5 levels down, and you finally get whatever it was, or you fight whatever boss you need to fight, and it's like, well, I got to go all the way back to the surface now.
Are you going for like completionist mode? Like, are you trying to get like everything?
No. Gosh, no. I'm not even close to that.
So, main story, according to my favorite website, howlongtobeat.com, main story is 9.5 hours.
All right, yeah, so. I believe it. I keep the save game has like a time on how long you've spent, but that's not a true measure of how long I've spent, because when you die, you reload your game. It's not like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I play for, say I play for an hour, like my total play time, I'm making it easy. I play for an hour, and now I play for 30 minutes after that hour, but I don't hit another save point and I die, my game time is still an hour.
Yeah.
Even though I spent an hour and a half now, So that's happened a few times, especially in the later levels. The save points are really spread out, and just sometimes you get caught. You don't expect an enemy to hit you, and they hit you, and it takes 300 health, and then you're dead.
Are you playing that on PC or
Xbox?
Xbox.
I've had it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, though, it's actually a pretty good game. It's really confusing, and the beginning is really boring. The beginning is like, I started playing this a year ago or a year and a half ago or something like that. But the beginning is like you're just talking to people in the village, and you're like, I don't know who I am, and it's the dumbest thing ever, and it's so boring. It's like all I want to do is fight some stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, and you kind of fight a few things, and then as the game goes on, you fight a lot of stuff. But I didn't really figure out the game until like 2 nights ago, when
it took a year.
Like, yeah.
It took a year for you to figure out.
Yeah, I think there's only
Tale.
Yeah, I think there's only 5 chapters in the game, and I figured it out in chapter 4. Okay, put it that way.
Oh man.
Basically, you have like rings and stuff, and you have rings and pendants and all this other stuff. Like when I go to the little menu and look at my items, I usually only go to health. You know what I mean? Like my quick item is my health item, so when I'm dying, I can press LB and I get a health boost. You know what I mean? That's all I cared about. And I was like, okay, I'm getting hurt like pretty bad. You know, I'm at a point in the game now where things just got like, I wouldn't say they didn't get harder, just enemies hit harder. You know what I mean? But as far as like, so before I could get hit 5 times, I could get hit like twice. You know what I mean? So I'm just like looking at random stuff, and I'm like, oh, what's this? 10 defense or whatever. I'm like, oh, I could do this, huh? And like I had all this stuff I didn't even know I had. So now I understand like how to play the game. Actually, I'm kind of figuring it out, and it's a lot more fun. And the story actually got interesting in the last 2 chapter, or the last chapter. Chapter 4 was actually that was the most interesting part of the game. The rest of it's really stupid. You know?
That's good. I'm glad you're playing games again.
I always play games.
Questionable.
I always play games. Just I'm not very good at them. That's all.
So I just started. So there was a deal for like Google Play like games or whatever, and there was this one game that like you're ever at a place and you just like without meaning to eavesdrop, you kind of do it.
I guess.
Like it just happens. Like
sorry,
something hit you good just now.
I'm looking at photos, and there's this like a few years ago we had a cabin, a bunch of us, and I don't remember my friend having this, but he had this like big, like beard that you could wear. You know what I mean? Like big beard, like down to your stomach, like down to your waist, big beard, and like he's just wearing it. It's so creepy. Okay, sorry.
No worries.
I just found it. It's just random stuff you come across.
So
okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. So yeah, no, you just eavesdrop it, and like a conversation just kind of like it just hits you, but you're just like walking away. You're not really paying attention, but it's just there. This is what happened to me. So I was like walking past the GameStop like during like Christmas or whatever. Some dude was talking about this game called Taylor. I want to say it's called. It's a mobile game. And he was talking about it, whatever. And I completely forgot about it. I just walked away, you know, and just kind of went on with my day. And then fast forward to, you know, a couple days ago, like Christmas Eve or something. And I go on my phone, and sure enough, there it is. Taylor, you know, on sale. It was 10 cents. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, cool. Like, I'll buy it. Whatever. I'll check it out. One of the most... It's not even a game. It's a story. But it's one of the most interesting uses of your phone, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it well. So basically, what's going on is
I mean, I kind of understand what you're saying.
So there's a guy. There's a guy in space, right? Or at least that's what we're led to believe. He's in space somewhere, and somehow, some way, you get, you know, you launch the app, and it's like a text messaging like service, right?
Okay.
And somehow, like, basically you're in the same frequency is basically what's going on. It's just you and him, the only 2 people that have, like, for some whatever reason you found this thing, and it's just like just an item that lets you talk to other people. But for some reason you're on this connection with this guy, and he's telling you his story. He's like, oh, dude, like, I'm in space, like my fucking ship broke down, help me out, how can you help me, guide me through this, I just, you know, it's so good to finally talk to somebody, like, it's been nice. And, you know, he's telling you what's going on and all this other shit, and then eventually he's like, I'm kind of hungry, like, do you think I should go scavenge over there, or should I start setting up to go to sleep because it's getting dark out? And it's
I always say, dude, you stupid. You do what you gotta do. You about to die. You figure one out. I would tell him.
You on your own. Uninstall. That's
yes.
fucked up.
Like, dude, are you really asking me this right now?
That's fucked up. I'm reading this story and I'm like, you're an asshole.
Well, would you not do that?
I got so immersed in this like story. I'm like, yeah, man, like, no, I'm gonna save you, buddy. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring you right back home. It's all good. I'm like, yo, you gotta get some food though. Like, you hungry? You're so hungry. You gotta go eat. I know you're hurting. I know you're tired, but you gotta go eat. So I'm like, go eat. And then he's like, all right. He's like, just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and head over there. And then it just says Tyler is busy on the thing. So you just go, move on with your day.
You know what this is?
You move. Oh damn! You're like coming out really robotic right now.
You know what this is like? Oh, am I?
Yeah, I don't know if it's me or if it's you, but what'd you say?
I said, you know what this is like, right?
Like what?
I might be uploading to Amazon. I don't know. Am I still robotic or no?
No, you're good.
Oh, okay. This game is exactly like Emily is Away. Have you played that?
I haven't. No.
Do you know what it is?
I don't.
So I don't know. I found it like let me know if I get robotic and stuff too.
Okay. Yeah.
I found it. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe a month ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably find out when I found it. Anyways, I found it end of November. I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, about a month ago. And I was going through Steam. Somehow I stumbled upon it. Bad things always happen when I do that. I find random things. Basically, it's a game made to like recreate talking to your friends on AIM.
Oh God.
So like, you start the game and it's like the Windows XP login screen, and like you click, you log in, and then you're in AIM basically. You're in AIM.
Yeah.
And there's this girl named Emily, and you talk to her, and basically, if you like piss her off, she goes away, or she just goes away. Like, oh, she's at the party, she goes away. Like, you gotta play. It's the same thing, the same idea, but with Emily and AIM versus the guy in space.
Oh my God. Did you tell Emily to go fuck herself? Like,
no, I was like to Emily, because she was asking me. She's like, it's funny because it matches perfectly with me, like as far as year I graduated and stuff. So in other words, I'm old, because this takes place in like 2002 is like the year it takes place in. So it's like it's kind of funny because I graduated in 2002 and the whole thing is like set in 2002. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're a senior in high school. And you get a message from Emily, and she's like, oh, you going to the party tonight? And you're like, oh, no, I don't know. They're like, this senior has gone by so fast, and they say stupid stuff like that, So I played like one episode of it, and it was basically like, I'll see you at the party, and then it was like, Emily is away. And I was like, okay, I'm done. And I played, it says you've played 5 minutes, and that's all I played.
Oh my God. That sounds hilarious. I got to check that out now, though.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, Emily, come back.
Yeah, that's what it's like. And supposedly, like, you piss her off, and like she goes away. Like, doesn't come
It's
back.
too fucking funny.
It's stupid.
So yeah, basically, what is it? Emily is away.
Emily is away. Yeah.
All right.
I'll send you the link.
So basically, yeah. So basically, real time. I'm just going on with my day and my phone, like just me and my messages.
I don't know. Why don't you explain it?
I get a message and I'm like, oh shit, I got a message.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm just going on my day, and then out of nowhere, my homeboy Tyler hits me up, or Taylor, or whatever, hits me up.
So you get like a notification, basically.
Yeah,
right?
dude,
Okay.
It pops up, and it's like a full-blown story. Like, bro, like this and this is going down. Like, I fucking pulled my arm because I was beating the door down. It's the best. It's the best. I want to know what happens. And I'm just, like, every now and then I look at my phone. I'm like, man, Tyler, like, I hope you're still alive, homie. Like, I don't know where you're at. Like, I hope you're good, man. I'm going to get you back. You're going to come back. You're going to get back home somehow. We're going to figure it out, man. I call the right people.
You playing a version of The Martian. You seen The Martian yet?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but.
That's what you play. You playing The Martian.
I was blown away by like this. I mean, and it's so basic. It's like a couple of lines of text here and there, but right. I don't know. Like you just get so submerged in that world. I'm just like, yeah, man. Like I got in it.
Yeah,
best 10 cents I ever spend just to have this conversation and learning about Emily made buying Taylor worth it. Or Tyler or whatever.
Yeah.
Made it worth it, dude.
Yeah, you might like Emily is Away. You might like that one.
I got it. Oh, my boy, he hit me up.
What is on my car? Is this like frost on my car? What is this? I don't know what's going on in these photos.
Taylor. So yeah, That's all I got. You have anything else?
Probably. I don't remember it this second. Let me take another second to see if I remember it.
Sure. While I look at Emily as
well.
Oh my God! What are you?
I'm not lying to you about this.
I'm installing this right now.
Oh, I my cards do it yet? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? I'm sure there is. I just don't remember what it is.
All right. Well, I guess it's gonna have to wait for.
Oh, you know what? You can talk about Gear VR. You want to talk about that forever, and you keep saying like.
Well, I keep putting it aside because you're like, there's other things out there.
Not really. Just go ahead and talk about it because I think it's pretty awesome.
So I ended up getting a Gear VR when it came out.
At least, yeah.
It was Black Friday. That's the day it came out. Black Friday.
Yeah.
Which was about a month ago. But I didn't want to talk about it because I was still kind of just getting the hang of it, you know? Trying to figure things out. And I'm still trying to figure things out. First off, Oculus Store, very expensive. When Oculus comes out, that's going to be very expensive.
Why? I mean, if I buy a game,
apps
it's a game.
And shit, yeah, but they're going to be fucking pretty up there in price. I'm pretty sure. So
why should I pay premium when I'm just playing a game?
Well, you're playing in premium because it's on VR.
It shouldn't matter. Like, really.
Oh, yeah. No, it really does.
No, I mean, adding VR to your game isn't difficult to do, right? Isn't you just kind of like do it?
I don't know whether or not it's difficult. What I can tell you is that I'm not paying $10 for a game on my phone, basically, that I can only play in VR versus the same game being available, you know, or rather, it's a mobile game. At the end of the day, it's a mobile game, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, for the most part, I always I hate saying I'm not gonna pay $10 for a game when I like judging my pricing based off of how much fun I'm gonna get out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So will it be worth the $10? Maybe, but I don't know that. There's no demos. There's nothing like that right now. Okay, there's nothing like that. If I could get like a 15-minute demo or something from this game,
that could be huge. A lot of things should have that.
Huge. Yeah. I think once Oculus does that, I'll be sold. I don't think they will do it,
but yeah, I think it would help out to help the like adoption of the platform. You know?
I'll be sold on many things, and what pisses me off is that when I went on to look at like, you know, just tips or suggested games and whatnot, people are saying, "Oh, you should get this game because it's free." Well, it was free if you got the Innovator Edition or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So, but now that it's out full retail, it's like, it's gonna cost you now. Yeah. So I'm just like, really? Like, all these people have enjoyed this game for free, and here I am, brand new customer, and I have to pay $15, $10 for it? That just seems like a very steep price for a game, you know, on VR. I get it. It's cool. It might look awesome. There's plenty of free things on there as well, but is it as cool as paid content? No. Like, I want to play... there's a couple games on there that I want to play, but they're paid for. So...
I got you. I understand that.
You know? That being said, thank you for... Like, I don't even know why I didn't even think of it, is the whole 3D thing.
Yeah.
You can watch it. You can load your 3D movies on there, and you can fucking watch them in 3D. Like, it's actually 3D. And I was like, you know what? Brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just because, like, you know, you think, like, VR, it's essentially already 3D because it's VR. You know what I mean? So it technically is, like, 3D, but the depth isn't always there. You know what I mean? Like, you're seeing
just
different...
don't think about it that way.
Yeah, you're seeing different things per eye, which is what you do in 3D. You know what I mean? But you just don't get the effect or whatever. But you can get the effect, and it's on your face.
Yeah, and it just really didn't click until you mentioned it. You're like, dude, you should really just try, like there was a YouTube video.
LG, like, 3D demo thing.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, the best pop-ups, 3D pop-ups, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll load it, you know. Loaded it on, and it was awesome. Like, I was like, holy shit, it's so fucking 3D, it's so cool. It's awesome. So now I'm just is that in the virtual movie theater that you watch it? Yes, but what I do is go into the void so that it's black all around. Like there's no theater, there's nothing. I'm just out in space. I'm Tyler.
Yeah.
That's that I decided to watch it like that because I don't know, like the whole movie theater thing is cool, but I'm just like, kind of gimmicky, you know?
Yeah, I understand. I was wondering if that was like the only way you watch it, or if there was other ways too.
No, there's different screens. There's like an ant mode where you're an ant, like everything around you is bigger, if that makes any sense. So there's like trash right next to you, and it's like a big ass can. There's a movie theater. There is a what the fuck is it? Like a home studio is what the other one is. I think that's it, and then void.
Cool.
So yeah. There's a couple games on there. I played two. I don't remember the name of one, but basically you just fly around, like you just look and it's automatically going forward. You gotta like bust through like these little crystals or whatever to get gain scored. You have 2 minutes to just chain as many as you can. And then the other game that I played that I've been telling like all of my friends who want to try out VR is this is amazing because everybody's played this for the most part. Temple Run. And it's so, playing the game, it's awesome. Like by itself, like just the swipe motion. Like you play Temple Run, right?
Yeah.
So just playing the game, you're like, oh, this is cool, whatever. Play it in VR, a whole another situation. You're the dude running, You still slide.
Cool.
You still slide around and shit, but now you're first person. What makes it better is if you look back, there's fucking creatures chasing your ass.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
It is so fucking scary.
That's sick.
So fucking scary. You look back, you're like, oh no! You're like, fucking go! You fucking
That's
go!
awesome, dude.
It's so fucking cool. So, obviously there's that going on, and then once you die, the death screen is these teeth that come at you with like the 3D thing.
Yeah.
So once I saw that, I was like, this, like, it has to work. It has to work. So that's
3D movie.
Exactly. So that's why that day was when I started looking into it a little more, and that's when you made me realize that this is how you do it, dummy. And I'm like, all right, cool. I don't know how you use your VR. Yeah, I don't know anything about 3D, and it's like a specific way that you load movies into it. Like it's not hard. It's just you got to go like into your phone and shit, whatever.
Right, it's not like you can just hop on YouTube and start playing the video.
Exactly. There's no native YouTube player, which kind of pisses me off. Once you put your phone, like once you dock your phone into the VR, I don't even know what the fuck to call it.
VR. Once you dock your VR.
Once you dock your phone into it, it automatically launches the Oculus like VR, like the system, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And there's no way that you can. I mean, there's like certain ways to get away from doing that, but you have to download like other apps and set it up and all this other shit. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna fuck with it. I just got it. It does what I needed to do. And that's play movies and play games. And the only thing that I'm missing right now is just a controller. Once I get a Bluetooth controller, it's over. Like it's gonna be way better doing that. But yeah, I mean, I love the fucking thing. Best gift I've gotten myself ever.
Better than a Star Wars movie?
I went by myself to watch Star Wars for all those of you who don't know.
Didn't we talk about it?
No, I don't think we did.
You just told me.
We talked about it off recording. And anyways, I went by myself and I treated myself very well. I was on a romantic date by myself watching Star Wars. I had my legs up and everything, just kicking back. It was whatever. Anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Oculus, if you do have a Samsung device, one of the newer ones, I don't know all of the ones that are supported, but I would highly recommend looking into getting a Gear VR because it definitely changed the way I thought of just Oculus, as a whole, So, like, when the Rift comes out, like, that's going to change a lot of things on that end. Yeah, when that comes out, it's going to change a lot of things on that end.
See, I'm thinking, like, when the games come out, so, like, Alien Isolation has Rift support right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't pay any extra for that. You just get the game, and it has it in it. I'm thinking, like, there won't be a premium on standard games that have Rift support,
That already have it. Yeah, okay. I see that.
I mean, like, but then I see like, so the phone market is completely different.
Yeah.
Because there's like, first there's nothing out for it, you know what I mean, or like very limited.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, yeah, they're gonna charge you money for them, and it's like, it's not a game that you're already gonna buy. It's like, I'm already gonna buy Mirror's Edge. Now, what if they add Rift support to Mirror's Edge? It's like, cool. It should just come with it. It's not like something on top of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean?
As an option, like an added option. Like 3D games right now, I think you can do that.
Right. You just go in there. Yeah. You just go and turn it on. Yeah. So I'm thinking it'd be like the same idea.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But it's like, if I'm on Gear VR and it's like I'm looking at Gear VR store and there's a $15 game, yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy it. A demo would really help on that situation, because I'll be like, get to play, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is worth $15. You know what I mean?
Just have a timed demo. Like, it shouldn't be that hard.
Give me 10 minutes. At
least 10 minutes. Let me demo it. We'll see if I like it. If I like it, you get my money. That's simple.
It's that simple. It's more likely to get your money if you get to play versus not getting any money because you don't get to play it at all.
I look at his fucking screenshot and I'm like, oh, this is cool. Next screenshot. Oh, great.
Right.
Like, it doesn't help. It does not
VR,
help at all.
You have to experience VR, right?
Exactly. That's like, the whole selling point of VR is to actually experience it for yourself.
Yeah.
So once you do that, VR. Exactly. So once you do that for a game or something like that, it'll be a hell of a lot better. There's an app that comes in there. I don't know what's it called. I think it's called like Indie Racer or something like that. It lets you go into like some fucking fancy cars.
Oh, that's cool.
And you look around and you're like sitting in the driver's seat. Right. You're like, this is fucking dope. Like,
that's pretty sick. Like, so maybe new Forza. What's the whole deal with Xbox and Oculus? They have like some deal without a deal, right?
The controller is coming with the retail copy of Rift.
But there was something else too. I think they said like it would work with Xbox or something, or they were gonna do it.
No clue.
I think they said something like that. So, yeah. Because you also got like, okay, Rift hooks up to my PC, right? But I can stream Xbox games to my PC.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's in store for the future. What I can tell you is that 2016 is going to be fucking awesome with all of the Oculus stuff. All the VR stuff, I should say.
Yeah, I think so. I'm excited for Rift to come out. So.
Yeah, because that, dude, it is... I'll bring it with me to Vegas. You'll fucking play with it, because I'm going to take it on the plane.
Right. I've used Oculus, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Because you're the one that told me to play it to begin with.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, this is super sick. Like, you have to try this.
I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be in the movies or in the plane.
Dude, I'd be doing the same thing. If I had it, I'd be doing exactly the same thing.
Oh, dude, I already told everybody. I'm going to put a Post-it note with my drink order in the front. Just slap the Post-it note right there. Tap my shoulder 3 times once the drink is there. It has to be 3 times. 3 times. If you tap it twice, I'm ignoring your ass. I'm in fucking VR watching a movie. I'm ignoring you. 3 times. Let me know my drink is there, and I'll pull the mask off. Okay?
No wonder why Bob is so bad at Payday. He's always in VR. His character has his little VR mask on. We don't tap him 3 times. We only tap him once. No wonder.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense. All right, guys, let's go ahead. Man. Are we good?
Yeah, fine.
We're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of DRULcast. Thank you so much for listening. If you're on iTunes, review the show. I don't care if you do. Please do. I really don't care if you do. Find us on Twitter. I'm at TrueOz. That's at JSpin. Play to Drool. Bye, guys.
And eat a Hot Pocket.
Eat a Hot Pocket.
Cheese pizza kind? Hot Pocket. Pizza? 4 cheese pizza Hot Pocket.
Wait, they do 4 cheese and pizza Hot Pockets now?
No, it's just 4 cheese pizza. That's
it's 4 cheese.
No.
Or a pizza Hot Pocket.
Nope. Hot Pocket 4 cheese pizza. I'm typing it right now. 4 cheese pizza. Right here.
Must be.
I'm looking at it. No, they've had it for like 20 years.
I remember there being 4 cheese. Done.
Yeah, 4 cheese pizza.
No, just 4 cheese, and then there's also a pizza, which is like pepperoni and cheese.
They have a pepperoni one also. But 4 cheese is 4 cheese pizza. Now it just comes with garlic, buttery, seasoned crust. That's the only difference. But they've always had 4 cheese pizza. I've been eating that since I was a little tyke.
I'm just gonna stop recording here. All right, guys, bye.
It's a real word.
I don't even know. We're good.